So we got a good plan. I'm gonna buy the house next door to Jas now because he just told me he would watch it for me while I'm on the road. There's a house in there. So this is a normal walk at Jas Camp. How long are we going today? About 2 miles. Yesterday we were trying to fly the drone and it was freezing. It was freezing. It seems warm today, right?
It's not bad today.
It's not bad today. So, for those of you wondering about Jas, he is a PBA national titleist. How many titles you got?
Just one.
Uno más.
Just a measly one.
That's it.
Kyle's got as many as you.
He only has a half.
Hey!
Yeah, we'll give Kyle a half. Amanda Green's got the other half. And who'd you beat, Jas, now in the final?
Webb.
So you beat Wayne Webb in the final. Who were the other? Because it was a star-studded stepladder, wasn't it?
Walter Ray was on that show.
Walter Ray.
Ernie Schlegel.
Ernie Schlegel.
And Harold Sutlers.
Ernie Schlegel.
And I ran the ladder.
Ran it. That's how you do it right there.
Was it your first show?
No, it was my fourth.
Oh, okay. Well, 0 for 3 action. Makes me feel a little better.
Yeah, you know anyone else that's over 3?
Probably me.
So
You
that
count-
means the fourth one is coming.
Yeah.
If you count PBA League, I'm about 0 for 7. So wasn't Ernie Schlegel the guy that was like, I can't believe, what'd he say? Was that who Randy Peterson stoned an 8 against?
Yeah, it is.
And he was like, I can't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, so
There was something else he said in there too, but I can't remember.
I feel bad for Randy on that. But
Yeah, but that shot is so iconic.
Yeah.
If it would have just been a strike, then it wouldn't have got so much attention.
You're right.
I was gonna say that probably made Randy's career. At least he doesn't. He'll never stop talking about it. That's for sure.
Shout out Randy.
Love you, Randy.
So Mike, if there was one thing that you would like me, or you would like to see me do the best this upcoming week in Texas, what would it be? One thing. It's like the biggest thing that if I do it well.
I think
I'll-
if you really concentrate on consistent balance and position of the foul line,
Yeah.
that's going to help you immensely. And just keeping your mind clear and staying in the process and
Yeah.
not thinking about what's going on.
Yeah, because we got 28 games in 2 days across 4 patterns, so that's a lot of games.
Yeah.
Just in 2 days with a practice session before. So there's going to be a lot of ups and downs.
So you got to.
And it's like the tournament is one shot,
You're right.
one opportunity, whatever Eminem song
Yeah, but you
was.
just got to think about your
Yeah.
best chance of having a good result is making good shots,
And
one shot at a time, not thinking ahead or behind.
staying level-headed as well.
When people start freaking out in the lanes, they're not staying in the present. They're thinking ahead and behind.
Yeah.
So the better you stay just in the present and not think about anything, about carry, about scoring. If you do what you should do, the scoring will be fine.
Yeah. And that looks like you bowl 28 games and you try and just keep your temperament and your brain just at an even keel throughout the entire 28
Right.
games. And if you do that at the end and you don't make it, well then whatever,
You're
It was
right.
just-
At the end of a tournament, if you feel like I really bowled well, that was one of my best tournaments, no matter what the finish or how much money you make, that was a good tournament.
Yeah.
Because you did what you wanted and you learned what to clean up for the next time.
And if you keep doing that from tournament to tournament, you're going to find yourself having a lot more success than failure.
You're right.
And you'll be happier in the process because your brain will be less scattered.
Exactly. Even
So
with
that's
the ball
good.
motion, if you're thinking about ball motion and trying to get a certain ball motion, usually when the ball motion isn't what you want, it's because you're not throwing it as well as you should be.
That is so true.
So then you take the focus back to making good shots and boom, there's your ball motion again.
All right, so we're walking. Where's it start? Are you on it?
Yeah, it's right there.
We are standing on a pond. What if I fall through?
It's not very deep.
Is there any
We
chance?
could probably pull you out if you fell through. But,
Is there any chance one of us falls through here?
probably not.
That is as solid as it gets. All right, Mike, so one thing that you think Kyle needs to do really well.
All right.
If you watch Flow Bowling and you thought that was Kyle at his best,
Well,
what would that look like?
I think for Kyle, it's keeping his thoughts a little bit more simple, process more simple.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get bogged down and take too long.
Howdy!
And a dog. Watch
Oh,
out, man.
doggy, dog! Whoa!
That's what we need to
Well,
do.
that was exciting.
So fun in the snow there, huh? Let's see. I think for Kyle, I really liked what he did at the end of the practice session yesterday. The thought process he had about little swing thought, little hand thought. He had lots of good shots. It felt good to him. He could repeat it.
Yeah, he beat me.
He did. You know,
I had
so
to get redemption after the
Yeah, the first day I got it.
first day.
yeah, so just that. I think it would be great.
What do you think about that, Kyle?
Yeah, I think that's right. We've been working on a few things, and for me, it's always. I don't want to say I always have to be working on something, but I always feel like I can get a little better. And we were working on those couple swing and release thoughts, a couple other things too. But for me to feel comfortable, I always have to have some kind of thought in my head. Usually physical game related. It's more like a trigger that, and when I can get one thing doing it really well, it really eases my mind. Kind of like what Mike was saying. Like if I just focus on my release or swing, then it makes everything else a lot simpler. And I don't get, my mind doesn't go in a million places.
For these fat grooves in the snow, what, those are skis?
On cross-country skis, they have little scales on the bottom to make it go smooth forward but grip going backward. So you can see in these tracks and just kind of skate.
So you just basically just slide your skis up?
Or you can go on the side and do the same thing. But you know, different skiers like different things, so they give an option. But this park, they have probably 15-20 miles of trails all through the woods.
Okay, Mike, before we end this vlog, Q&A with Mike continues. What is your top 5 list of bowlers all time? And there's a couple ways we can go with this. We can go just titles,
Yeah.
or we can go with personally your favorite 5 bowlers to watch. So we'll do that one. That one's more interesting.
Yeah, because by titles, you know, you
It's-
can
yeah.
look at the list.
Okay.
Personal 5 favorite bowlers. Okay. A couple games I just love. One would be my good friend Rick Steelsmith. Traveled with him on tour. Great physical game. So if you've never seen Rick Steelsmith throw it, YouTube him. Even though there was no YouTube when he bowled. But he'll be bowling in Texas, so root for him. Favorite women's game, Tammy Turner. Was an awesome physical game. Other favorite bowlers, gotta love Norm Duke. Probably Parker Bone, those classic styles. That's only 4, isn't it?
It's 4. You need one more. Is he gonna say Mike Jas now?
No,
Is he gonna do it?
I would have given him a few lessons because he needed help. I don't know. That's my top 4. How about that?
Top 4, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it, yeah.
Wow.
Cars and dogs.
You watch 10 minutes worth of footage. Check out the Mount Rushmore of bowling according to Mr. Might go Jazz now. Kyle,
Ah,
you struggling? What are we, 2.5 miles in? We're about dead?
We're about 20.
We're about dead. All right, so that concludes this little Utah trip. Well, we're leaving in a couple days. Spend a couple days at home, and then we'll be in Garland, Texas for the PBA Players Championship, the newly revamped $250,000 on top. One of us has to win that. We're blaming Mike. It's like if Kyle and I don't win that sucker, it's on our coach, right?
I don't know if I'm gonna make it there.
We're almost to the house, bro. We'll be good. But yeah, we'll be vlogging daily from the Players Championship. It'll be a lot of fun. Like I said, 28 games in 2 days before we get ran over by a car. Mike won't let me do any snowboarding because he thinks I'm gonna hurt myself. I disagree, but whatever.
What do you guys think? He says he could snowboard, come down the hill, and not even fall.
No, I could do a small hill, a very slightly downhill. I might be able to stay up.
And they don't put training wheels
But the
on
snow is
snowboards.
firm. Yeah,
When
whatever.
Brad's on camera, his boldness goes way down. That's not what he's been telling me.
All right, we're signing out from Ogden, Utah. We'll see y'all in a couple weeks, or no, in 1 week, from Garland, Texas, to Players Championship. Say bye, Kyle.
Hasta luego.